Welcome to Pickleball Journey. Today we are talking about 3 key tips on the third shot drop.
Let's get into it.
All right, real quick, we're doing a giveaway. We're giving away 2 quarter zips. These quarter zips here. Leave a comment to be entered. All right, so the first tip we're doing on the third shot drop is making sure that we keep the paddle out in front of us. So a lot of times players can start back too far and they're swinging through like this, or they start hitting off to the side. We want to just be out in front, and really we're just lifting the ball, and to get a little toss in, you're kind of turning at the end. So we'll give some samples of these here. Here we go. Oops, that's the first one.
Nice.
There we go.
Tough one. Nice.
Same thing with the backhand.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Good.
Good.
Good. Again, when you're doing this, and take a look at some of the pros, they're doing this as well. The top players, they're really keeping the paddle out in front and just getting a nice lift up.
Love it. And just as a rule of thumb, one quick tip to throw in there is that the further you keep your paddle from the ball, okay, the less likely you are to hit it clean, okay? Yep. So another way of putting that is the closer you get the paddle to the ball to start, the more likely you are to hit it clean. So a lot of players, we see them like with their paddles like down to the ground and the ball's way up here and they're coming up to it, you're probably gonna miss-hit it.
Yeah.
Or if they're way back behind the body and you come to, you're probably gonna miss-hit it. So as you can see, Justin, he's getting that paddle right where the ball is, where he visualized that ball coming through and just wants to make good contact as he moves through the ball.
Yeah.
So let's watch him like one more time.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah. Good. Just gets that paddle set right where he wants it and then moves through. Beautiful. Love it.
All right, so jumping right into tip number 2, this is a good follow-up to the first tip. We want to make sure our weight is moving forward on each shot. So Elisha's going to hit a couple here, and I'm going to make sure I'm moving forward each time here. And every ball, I'm moving forward. Bad one there. Paddle's out in front. Now notice my feet here. I'm not closed stance to where I'm putting my opposite foot. So if I'm hitting a righty forehand, I'm not stepping over with my left foot, but I'm keeping either a hybrid stance or I'm keeping what I call an open stance. And so again, same thing, doing those different stances, but then moving forward with each ball here.
Keeping that weight
Couple
forward.
More. Oops.
And what this enables us to do is that if he misses the drop too deep, he gets himself in a ready position quicker versus if he's in a closed stance, his feet are kind of out of position when he's here and he pops it up and he's got to really turn back pretty quickly. Yeah. Another thing to add on to that is that when you're getting in position and you're moving forward through the ball, you are creating velocity on your paddle forward so that you don't have to move your paddle through the ball as much, which creates less variables to miss-hit the ball. So if you don't have to swing through as hard because you're moving forward into the ball, you're going to be able to hit it cleaner, okay, because you're not moving your paddle as much through the ball. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I love it. Also, if you guys are liking these tips, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
All right, so for that final tip, is a little tactical tip for you. We're going to start out by aiming high over the net, getting a nice arc and dropping in. Now that ball can bounce a little high sometimes, but it's just to increase our confidence, and we lower the ball as we continue to make those drops. So I'm going to start by hitting the ball a little higher over the net.
Nice.
And even if I get it deep, too deep, I'm going to still be getting it over the net, even though I hit a couple in the net there. There we go. Nice. Focusing on clean. Oh, jeez. Contact. Nice. Okay, so as I keep making those, okay, and I increase my confidence nice and high, I'm gonna start lowering it. So now I'm gonna start lowering it about halfway there, and then I'm gonna try to get nice and low. There we go. So nice and low. So then I can increase my confidence that way, starting high, and then high, and then lower.
Yeah, and this progression can be either
high,
it could be within 1 point, or it could be, you know, throughout the game as you're gaining more confidence with the drop.
Yep. And then that second tip that kind of is on the backside of this one is try to go cross court when you can, when you're dropping, okay? It's easier, I find it easier to go for that cross court. You got a good distance, you got a lower part of the net. So try to do that when you can. And also, when you're hitting that third ball drop, make sure you're going to the person that's returning the ball, right? So my side will be serving, they return the ball, and then we hit a third ball drop. Go to the person that is coming in because there's more distance between them and the net. So often I see in 4-0 and 4-5 open play is that the person, we drop it right to the person that's already at the kitchen line. Why would you do that? They're ready there to smack the ball. So go to the person that's already transitioning into the net because they're moving their feet, their eyes are moving, so it's tougher for them to make that shot. So go to that person, and then we make our way to the net nice and easy. So yeah, if you like this content, you know, again, hit that like button.
Yeah, it really helps us out.
It helps us out, gets the algorithm going. We'd really appreciate it.
Awesome. I'm always having to hold Elisha out of the kitchen, not just this kitchen, but also the kitchen where they've got curated content for Facebook, YouTube. They've got it all.
Go check it out.
All right, Elisha and I, we get our sick white shoes from Frometh. Be sure to check out the link in the description for a 10% discount.